I get a lot of comments. People are like, side dish, hit me with a great side dish recipe. I mean, it's easy to shine on our proteins and on like the stars of the show, sometimes we call it. Sometimes we call it. But the side dish, sometimes we get a little flummoxed. Beflummoxed, that's a word, right?
I've never heard of that
word. It is now.
Life.
I want to show you guys a really fun grapefruit tangerine broccoli. That's a fantastic side dish or a light dinner. Honestly, Jess Farron, she's amazing. Go check out Meatless Mondays. If you're vegetarian, this might work, except for the bacon.
Nobody eats just broccoli for dinner.
Oh, it's got bacon in it. Fruit.
Okay, well, you make an argument with bacon.
I'm gabbing. Let me show you how to do it. Now the first thing we are doing is bacon. If you do want to keep it vegetarian, skip this part. You can choose olive oil, avocado oil, whatever kind of oil that you like. But today I'm using thick cut applewood smoked bacon. I think I'm gonna let's do like 6 pieces. You know, like CJ, I'm a multi-flipper kind of guy.
It's a good technique.
You know, you don't have to baby your bacon, but you know, taking some time, some extra flips to get that even crisp. I'm taking this to about an 8 on the bacon scale. Are you an 8, CJ?
Technically, I'm like a 7 to 8 on a general.
8 or a 9. Like, go crispy, because this is going to go with our broccoli. But when we're done, we're going to pull it all off, let it drain on a bit of paper towel. Again, take this to where you want to, but crispier is better. Now, once it's drained, look what we're left with, CJ. Do you see all this?
Dude.
Look at all this. This liquid gold. Now, there's little bits of bacon still on here.
Oh, yeah.
I'm okay with it. Even if they're a little crispy, even if they're on the darker side, don't worry about it. Now I've got my broccoli. Now these are just florets. We're gonna go right down in the bacon fat. Florets?
I didn't know that's the term for them.
Surprised you didn't know that. Dang it. CJ, get out of here.
Yeah, okay.
Or don't. Hang out for a bit. Right. Now I'm just gonna let this, I'm gonna give it one toss real quick. I wanna get it coated in the bacon fat. Bacon and broccoli, they're like Nate and CJ. They're like peas and carrots.
No, dude, that's not a gift. Number 1, peas and carrots, great reference. Number 2, bacon and broccoli, I don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, well, you should, because they are a match made in flavor heaven. I'm gonna hit this with a bit. Just a bit. Lemon peppercorn, just a bit. Now, we are gonna be using some citrus later, so this Blackstone lemon peppercorn, it's gonna add a beautiful
that lemon peppercorn
touch.
Is money.
Lemony goodness.
Yeah, we've been over here snacking on it.
Lemony goodness. Now I'm gonna use my same bowl that I have my broccoli in, so these little bits of extra broccoli are okay. I'm gonna start with some lemon. Now vinaigrettes are really, really simple if you've never made them. Again, let me go back to flavor pairings. With broccoli, it does have a bit of bitterness. It has a bit of, I mean, when I say bitterness, don't think of it like in a negative. Bitterness in a good way. Like that, how do I describe it, CJ? Yeah, like some vegetables have a touch of bitterness.
In a bad way.
Earthiness, some people call it, because bitterness sounds weird. But in the same way, coffee or tobacco and chocolate. Chocolate actually has some bitter tones. That was just lemon juice, by the way. Now, before I get to the juice of others, what I'm saying is the acidity and the sweetness accents the bitterness, making for a more delicious action. Now, before I get to juicing my grapefruit, I'm gonna cut the ends off. Am I totally blocking your shot, CJ?
Just kind of.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's get this out of the way so CJ can see.
Yeah, that's better.
Now, I'm gonna take these off the edges. We've done this before. These are called supremes, or the French grammar police out there who got me on the Maillard.
Dude, that was so good.
It was all right. I do say jalapeno because American. These are supremes, or you could just call them segments. But it's a fun way to take your presentation game to another level. So what I have here, I'm just going to take my knife, run it down the little bits like this. So that pops out, just like that, right? Little bits of beautiful grapefruit. Take your time, be gentle, get all of that beautiful fruit into the bowl. Then we're gonna do the same thing with some tangerines. They're not as big, they don't come out quite as whole, but the beauty of this is once you're done with all of your segments, then you take the leftover and you're gonna juice them into that same bowl. This is gonna be the base of our vinaigrette. And citrus juice as a base always wins. So delicious. So good. All right, down to this, I'm gonna add a bit of whole grain mustard. I really like the whole grain mustard because, CJ, can you see all those pearls?
Oh yeah, buddy.
Beautiful little pearls of flavor. Let's go a touch more. Now this is a different kind of acidity from the citrus, but we're definitely getting to that acidity level. That's what you want in a good vinaigrette. just a touch of mayonnaise. I do not want this to be mayonnaise-y.
Oh, dude.
100% a word.
I feel like you're... Okay, as long as it's
Just
not
wait,
a lot.
just wait.
Okay.
It's not. This is just going to help bind everything together. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. I also want to add a bit of vinegar. Today I'm using sherry vinegar.
Sherry baby.
Is that how it goes? And a touch of oil. Decent bit of oil. And I have enough seasoning on my broccoli, so I don't need to worry about any salt or pepper here. Now, once you start whisking, you'll see the mayo starts to bind everything together. It does not look, and it is not going to be mayonnaise-y. So if you have an affinity, what's the opposite of an affinity?
If you don't like mayo.
If you don't like it, that's it. All right, oh, it smells amazing. It smells amazing already. All right, now something I do want to do, let's check on our broccoli real quick. Now this isn't I don't want to say this. Oh, you see the color, CJ? That's what I'm talking about. A little bit of caramelization brings out some of the nuttiness in the vegetable. That's beautiful. Now, we do not want this to be super soft. This is one of the worst things, you know, when you were a little kid. I was about to say my mom, but my mom never did. But you go to like a potluck at church or something and the broccoli's just mush. Might as well be baby food. We don't want that. However, this is still very, very firm, very firm. So we want to steam it just a bit. You could use water. I'm gonna use Blue Moon. Blue Moon has a lot of citrusy notes anyway, so it's gonna complement everything that we got going on in our vinaigrette. So just a bit of Blue Moon.
Great hack, dude.
I'm gonna cut one of these tangerines, CJ, because I want some more of this fruit juice as well. So a bit of sweet, a bit of beer. Oh yeah, smells awesome already. All right, let's give that one quick little toss. Oh, I'm gonna do one more splash of Blue Moon.
I think you could definitely
One more
go with
splash.
Blue Moon.
Cooking with beer is a lot of fun. It imparts a lot more flavor than water, obviously. And Blue Moon is a great choice for it. Now I'm gonna dome this, and we're gonna let that cruise. That's pretty much it. You know what, while that's cruising, let's get to our red onion. I don't want a big giant bite of red onion. I want it to be fairly thin. I mean, we're not talking paper thin, but a nice thin little bit. We're gonna mix all of that together in just a minute, but we just gotta wait for this broccoli to be done and we'll start building. When your broccoli is finished, if you love broccoli, what you're left with is this gorgeousness. Gorgeousness. Now they're still gonna have a little bit of bite to them. You could say al dente. You wouldn't be wrong. It doesn't just have to be pasta. Al dente just means to the tooth. Should I try this with one? No, I'm gonna do two. I want two. I'm gonna bring these over to my bowl. Now we're gonna put this right, oh, I'm gonna lose one.
Okay.
Right into the vinaigrette. Oh, I did lose one. Come back. Right into the vinaigrette. Now the heat from the broccoli is actually gonna activate a lot more flavor in this vinaigrette, which is nice. When vinegar is hot, it has a slightly different flavor than when it's not.
I didn't know
that. I'm sure you've had it and just didn't recognize it, but it's definitely recognizable. Oh wait, I gotta add all my other goodies. Let's add our bacon and our onions. Might need a bigger boat.
Nope.
I'm gonna need a bigger boat. You know that line was improv?
I do know that.
It's pretty good.
It's a great line.
Wrong show. I'm also gonna add craisins. A little bit of sweetness.
Crazy.
A little sweetness to the party. I'm not adding my segments or my supremes, not yet, because I don't want them to break up when we mix this. Dude, this is gonna be
hard to mix up.
Should have gotten a bigger boat.
Yeah.
Hang on, we're gonna be gentle. Just be gentle about it. Just be gentle. Toss it around. Make sure everything gets shiny, glistening even. Nice shiny broccoli. And that's pretty much it. Now we're gonna put all of this into our serving bowl. Let's garnish with those supremes over the top. There's a little bit of juice left over. Just go ahead and pour that right over. I mean, what you're left with is it's not just a broccoli side dish. This is impressive. This is really fun.
It does look awesome.
If you don't like broccoli, give this one a try. The sweets, the savories, the bacon kind of helps carry it over.
I was gonna try this one today.
You want?
Yeah.
Get a fork.
Okay.
Quit wasting your time. Look at this. Ethan, can you see this? You might have to come in close, buddy, because we only have one cameraman now. Someone's slacking on the job. Gorgeous, shiny, citrusy. I don't think I've ever asked you. Do you like broccoli, CJ?
No.
Oh.
All right, I'm trying to get everything here.
Big chunks of bacon.
Ooh, I'm trying to get in that juice too.
The salty, smoky from the bacon. That earthy bitterness from the broccoli, the citrus. You don't taste mayo, right?
Not at all.
Mayo just kind of blends in and holds everything together.
Not gonna lie, that's really freaking good.
I know. Serve that next to like a big old piece of salmon.
Oh,
Shrimp.
Now you lost me again.
Now there is one real test, a superhero test. You know what the superhero test is?
I do, as a matter of fact.
Hey, Spider-Man.
His broccoli sense is tingling.
Here you go. Would you like to try some broccoli? Here, let me get you a good one.
Okay, I'll try everything.
I know, because you're so good.
Yes.
I'm gonna get, so if you dip down in there, CJ, can you see some of that vinaigrette, actually, check it out. It sits at the bottom.
Yeah,
so
dude,
if you
that's
do
why
have this.
I went swimming with it a little minute ago.
You went swimming?
Yeah.
If you do have a party, toss it maybe every once in a while. All right, give me your honest opinion, Spidey. Whoa, whoa! Don't show your identity. Could work. What do you think?
I'll give it a 10 out of 10.
Superhero test. Thanks, buddy. All right, go inside. I'll bring you some more in a minute. This is a fun one. Play with your side dishes, right? Just because it's a side dish doesn't mean you don't have to show it some love. Hey, I'll bring you some more broccoli in a minute. He actually loves broccoli, so that wasn't a fair test. but he didn't reveal his identity.
But for me, I'm probably the best gauge for that because I do
There you
not
go.
like broccoli.
There you go. You know, the longer you watch the show, the more you'll realize I like to play with my food. I like to play with flavors, pairing this with that, the sweets, the savories, the bitters, all the fun stuff. Acidity too. Acidity is your friend. This is Cook, Eat, Repeat, where we like to help you become a better cook one recipe at a time. I'm your host, Chef Nathan Lippy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.